Caitlin Clark takes a trip down memory lane after a moment with Italian reporter last summer. When CC was snubbed from the Olympics roster, there was one team that knew the kind of potential number 22 of the Indiana Fever had. So, a reporter came to the forefront and asked Clark if you want the number 22 of the Italian national basketball team. It's free. It might have sounded like a joke to some, but for those who know Clark's Sicilian roots, it felt more like a homecoming invitation, an open door to honor her heritage on the international stage. And while CC didn't take the offer then, the Indiana Fever sensation knows exactly where she comes from. That's why, even a year later, she didn't hesitate to embrace her Italian roots. It all came up in a pre-game conference before the clash between the Indiana Fever and the Connecticut Sun, where CC once again encountered a journalist from Italy who asked about her Italian roots. Well, being a granddaughter of Italian descent, CC knew exactly how to answer the question. I think northern Italy, but actually I was just talking with some of my teammates about this. I was like, I didn't really get much of the Italian genes. Certainly have Italian roots. My great-grandfather owned a pub on the south side of Des Moines, and there's a couple of pictures that my mom has, and my grandfather and my grandma have. And he's just like a big old Italian man made hamburgers. Like, he was just, I don't know what else he really did, but he was just a good guy. CC shared, pouring out all the knowledge she had of her Italian genes. Well, in case you're unaware, CC's mother, Ann Nitze, is the daughter of former Dowling football coach Bob Nitze, whose last name reflects that he's from Sicily. Yes, while our Indiana Fever sensation didn't really get the Italian side of her genes as a phenotype, something her brothers, with darker complexions and thick curly brown hair, clearly did. CC got the cravings. Italian is also my favorite food. I've been lucky enough to go to Italy before, she added. Well, CC has been like this from the start. In fact, she was known for flexing her Italianness during her collegiate days. Well, her being Italian isn't just limited to talks, as her mother was known for making a batch of cannoli, an Italian dessert filled with sweet, creamy filling usually made from ricotta cheese, for the whole team during her 4 years at Iowa. So, you know how proud CC is of her heritage. While she made sure to share everything she could, she also directed the Italian journalist to the right person for more details. Her grandfather. You can go ask my grandfather. He'll probably give you the rundown. I think we're close to behind the bench, so look in that area, she shared. Her grandfather is the same man who has supported her throughout her journey as a basketball sensation, from picking up the game at 5 years old to playing alongside older boys. He's always been in her corner. So it makes perfect sense why his presence behind the bench is so crucial. But as the Fever vs. Sun game unfolded, it seemed he might not have had the best view of Clark's shining moment that day.